Body, mind, and spirit. The body, the mind, and the spirit. Remember, when you show the chanting, follow where the sound is going. W- When the sound stops, follow where the sound goes, and go deep down within yourself silent. From you to the woo, when you make the sound, it is something here. When no sound, there's a pause. You go to everything, to the Kong. There's four sounds. Cheng, Chen, Zheng, which means upright. Uh, do I have? And then you have Song, which means relaxing, Song. Jing is tranquility, and Kong means empty or ought, everything and nothing. So to connect to yourself. Cheng. See the sounds and no sound. You have the sounds Cheng, and then in between is the white page. And you draw the sound uh, from the sound to no sound, from the sound to no sound. So you go deep down within to the white page. Song. Jing. Kong. See, this is the principle of Qigong. In this inner Qigong instructor training, we have tests. That means we have tests. Is Q&A. Ask questions. You ask, what is the principle of Qigong? Then we answer the Chinese word Zheng, Song, Jing, Kong. Upright, relaxing, tranquility, emptiness. What is the number one important question? Who am I? And they remind us in every class that this way we can pass the test. You have to practice too. Practice this. Jing, song, jing, kong. So you have three questions right now. What is number one important question in our life every day? Who am I? And then what is number one mantra in Qigong? We practice here every day. We say, I am air, I am light, and water flow. You can answer this in a list, but Chinese students can I am air in English. In English, I'm air. I'm air. 我是空气. I am light. 我是光. I'm water flow. 我是水飘飘荡. 我是水丝飘飘荡. We also have teachers on this one too right now. I Radical. Yin and yang. Sound and no sound. This is yang and this is yin. There's a space in Tao. There's a building between the mountains. There's an empty space. So we remember here, then in here. That's how we can hold things and download. We can attach to here. Then you cannot download no space. When there's sound, we make the sound. Talk, talk, talk. We say we pray, but we pray. They attach to what they say, ego. But here, empty space that can create things. That's the creator. That's you. What you, and that's the wu. Wu is the between. Like we draw a line, we write simple line, then white page. White page can create everything you need in simple. Just writing simple. That is called the wu, the yu in Tao Te Ching. The yin and the yang. Yin and yang, they're like connected. Sound, the white page. This angle here, this angle here, this angle you let go. You go from center. You go from angle to the center. That's it tells you to let go. We go back to the center from the beginning. Beginning, the beginning of the universe is same matter, same beginning of bone, bone, you life continuate at the same moment. You go to the center, the soul is continued. Actually, you never die. You never be afraid to die anymore. We're going to the Chinese first, and then we will explain. Even if you don't understand Chinese, it is like chanting. It's fine. It's like a chanting. You just make the sound. You go to silence. Dao, ku, dao. That means you make the sound, chanting. Then you go to silence, pause. Then a second sound, again. Then pause again. Dao, ku, dao. When you read the Tao Te Ching, we're going to post on YouTube the Chinese symbol. You're going to read the symbol, and you can practice. And Thomas Merton translated Taoism book. He figured out what that means, and he explained what that means. Hui Chang Dao means Kuming. Hui Chang means Wu means Tian Sha. Tian Di zhi si si. Yo means Wang Yu Si. Gu Chan Wu Yi Yi Guan Xi Miao Tan Yo Yi Guan Xi Ja Si Liang Si Tong Chu Yi Ni Tong Wei Si Xiang Xiang Si Yo Xiang Zhong Mia Si Min. This one of a kind is the meal, right? This means it's nothing you can see, but it's enlightenment things. See, Wu Xiang means another one is Keishuang, means it's like the heaven. If you don't see the heaven, but the heaven can create everything for you. Now, first sentence, okay? Dao Ke Da, Wai Chang Da. That means talking about Tao is whole, the whole universe, everything connected. It's nature. It's in person in everything. That means they come and go. They are like lights in the Tao too. It's like in the moment when we are born and the moment we die, they appear the same moment. It's it's a cycle. It's a one of the Tao is nothing you can see, nothing you can feel, nothing exists. Another Mercure things. It's like us, nothing but also everything in the valley between the mountains. But they never change. That's one part of the Tao that is like the soul that is regular Tao. That means the regular Tao can talk about it. It come and go. It the Tao it you can see, you can feel it. That it not a regular Tao. One is they come and go. One is always there, like you and Wu. That means two kinds of thought when we're talking about here. The first sentence, regular Tao is not regular Tao. Okay. Second sentence is talking about Ming Kun Ming, Wing Chang Ming. Second sentence is that means the name of the Tao, right? It nothing you can exist, but also two two of the memories. So one you can see, one you cannot see. One is the Wu Wei, one is the Yo Wei. That means one is something you can name it. One is you cannot name it. Ming Ke Ming Wei Cha Ming. It means you can name a name, or you cannot name a name. That means I can name a name. I mean Wu, but I can name no name, which means nothingness. I when I disappear, gone, but still there. Like come and go too, but I'm still there. Even my name is gone, but I'm still there. Name is this right now. That's the name of my body, but we can change this name. This is a bowl, but we can, but with the powder and change it into something else. And the name changed, but it's still the same thing. That's what you name it. But the name is come and go too. The name is regular name or special name, right? No name or old name. You can name something or name nothing. Then no name is Wu Min Xing Xing. No name is the beginning of the earth and the heaven, which means it's the creator of the universe. No name. In name is the material thing. The material thing you can name, but the name material thing still from the nothing, from the no name. That means beginning of the universe. No name connecting to the creator. Beginning of the universe. Name, it have a name. That means it has the 10,000 things. The mother of 10,000 things is when you create, the mother creates 10,000 things. You create the bowl, you create the chopsticks, you create Barbara, Harun, you create, that's a name. You create name. You create 10,000 things. That is a name. So, Wu and Yo, to explain about the Wu and you, Taoism. So Wu and you, everything becomes oneness. Wu and you. Gu Yu Chang Tong Wu Yi Yi Guang Xi Miao. If you always connect to the Wu, right? That means is you observation, things coming and going. That enlightenment means things come and go. Stillness. If you always have you, Y-O-U, that is a pair, like Wu and you, yin and yang. If you have observation in the you, that means you know you is something you can see, something you can imagine. That's two things. One is the Wu, one is you. That means you put two to two together. You can use Wu is creating you and connected. When you create something, you go back to the Wu again. You can create more. You can create something again. Wu and you, 是两是同求而明. That means the Wu and the you, we talk about you and YOU. WU and YOU. It's the same thing. Name different, but it's from the same source. It's connected, like the Wu and you. One piece, two angles. Wu is like an energy form, like creator. That means you always, it's always creator, always with you. With Tao, always you, always connected all the time. And the you, it means you can get things done, like something you can see, like with your body, but not attached. There's no attachment. No attachment. 汤为圣上，圣人若上，明明要明. This means the chi, the chi is connected to the heavens. There's nothing you can see, but it exists. You are the creator. You can create the chi flow. You Wu Tong Chi Sit Yorseng. You and the Wu is the same energy, and it can create anything you want. It's from the same root. That means Yang Qi is flow, the Wang Qi flow, and the Wu Qi, Wu Yang Qi is Xiang. That means you cannot see this energy, the Qi, but the 10,000 things is connect the gate. You open the gate, the 10,000 things. That is regular Tao. That means you are with the Tao all the time. Now we have second sentence. We read the Chinese first, then we explain what that means. 天地前生命是为命是为皆是 This one you have to take as chanting. It help very peaceful, even if you don't understand. I don't understand either. But actually, I read this in my life, but I don't understand. But I have to download from somewhere else. from different dimension, not just from the reading, but nobody understands what that means because this language is old language. I figured it out all my life, but I go deeper and deeper. And you don't understand too, but that's fine. Ask any of the Chinese in China. Nobody understands in China understands from this book. Uh, Only the emperor has to understand it, but they don't understand it. They use this as a country, but 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 you use this to leadership, leading the country, leading the business. You are leadership. But people say, I don't need to be emperor. Well, how about leading your body? To heal yourself, self healing. I tell all my patients, read this every day. But work peaceful. Even the patient don't understand. But I said, if you believe it, they ask me, you true? Read this. I say, read this. I say, believe me, you do it. I never lied to you. I never lied. Well, assistant would be in big trouble. Anxiety, monkey mind, Jin, Jin Young, old book. Read every day. Chapter 1 and 2, every day. And I say every day, read for 3 years. Read for 1 hour, every day.接下上学我上是不上耶，故有无限形象，让一形成上说成交高山上求因生生和上火上水水是生生说错无为是幸不然之下无为不是是而不有为而不是空想而出是胡为夫节是以夫去。The first sentence say, will you say, say this, the whole word talk about beautiful things, right? That means ugly in other side already, which everybody talk about. Beautiful is beauty. Because always in young, you have beauty, you have ugly, right? So it's just different, right? Like you promote the beautiful, American beautiful, you have big nose, big chin. All the Chinese people go in Korea go to surgery. You promotes the beauty, right? That's beauty, right? You feel ugly, so what happened? Then it promotes beautiful. They create cosmetics, big business in Korea. America companies set up the clinic in hospitals in Korea, and they have all the movies too. They watch the Chinese people. They everybody $1 million to surgery. Everybody. Then we promote beautiful, cause problem. Same thing with cancer treatment. Everything want to be perfect, but it promotes cancer, fighting cancer. They create cancer at the same time, but it's a charity. America Cancer Society. They put up a big sign saying cancer cure, but then the more they promote, the more problem. The more they promote, the more problem. The second sentence say, 介绍相似为善是不善. It's the whole society promotes comparison of good things. That means the bad things already is bad things because if you promote something good, is something bad, not comparison. Same thing they say, oh, they promote say you have to do this and this to be good boy, and they keep marketing to it, and they try to market it, and then they say, why I go to church? We go to heaven, you be good boy. And I say, I don't go to church to be good boy. What happens? What if I'm bad boy? I go to hell. So I say, how can everybody go to church? If you go to heaven, I go to hell. I feel I'm in heaven already. I feel I'm in heaven already. So they talk about when you die, you go to hell. That means big marketing. Try to get everybody to go to heaven when you die. And I say, why? I go to church. Only go to my church to go to heaven. Whatever they call it, pastor, minister, priest. They say they go to horrible story and low. They say I go to every day. They try to sell me religion, but I'm just curious. I say what is good? Why I go to church? They give me all the book. They say you die, you go to heaven. I say what happens? I don't go to church. That means I die, I go to hell. So everybody go to church, and you go to heaven, I go to hell. Okay, that's fine. So they try to put fear. So that's what they're talking about in here, the Tao Te Ching. You be good boy, you good guy, you bad boy inside already. Two sides of you. So you have two sides. You monkey mind. Two sides of you, good and bad. One always. People are greedy. They Why are they greedy? Because they lost the bacteria. It's blocked. They're blocked there, and they block the woo and the you, the white page, and they're still always there. When you waking up enlightenment, then you're connected from the sound to the white page, from the sound to the white page. So this is why people always have to be good boy. People always think I'm crazy. That's fine, but whatever they think, I live in the heaven right now. I don't wait until die to go to heaven. I know because they use that to put the fear to control people. In Tao Te Ching, it explained in chapter 2, right here, good and bad. See, always good and bad. So, but you have your choice. 故有无想生，那一想生，想想想少搞想，生生。 This talking about everything in the universe. Talking about you. This, this is you. Means something you can feel inside here. Is nothing you can feel. It's all connected. That is Wu and you. It help each other, right? Okay. Like the Wu can create things. If nothing but everything is you is something that you can see. Like this bowl, it's uh, it's connected. The you is created from the Wu. Okay. Then we talk about different. That means have it easy too. It's a pair. Always. They're connected. They can be easy, it can be difficult. Easy and difficult. Easy and difficult. Difficult, you turn it easy. Easy. Then you have long, they have short. You will say you are taller, somebody is gonna be taller than me or shorter than me. What you gonna put me on? Like the boy, the doctor of the site, they say you wanted 10, you're 6 or 5, you're short. Or you take a prescription to go home, whatever pill or whatever, you grow taller. I tell the boys, look at me. I'm too late to grow taller now. So you take this pill, messed up yourself. Some people they drink lots of milk. They want to be taller. Some people take a prescription to be taller, but they're not happy that they're shorter. But some people want to compete. But I tell the boy, look, I'm shorter too, but it's too late for me to take a pill. I don't grow no more. Why need to for me to be taller? That is because society to control people to compete. They're talking about longer, shorter, taller, shorter, measuring people. They like, for example, pump up pressure level. Who creates the number? Look, I create my own number. I go to. Everybody has my pleasure. They live for 100, years, but they live their age past 90, 100 years old, 120 years old. and they are still working in the fields. But people past 90, 120 and funny and fantasy, 210. So this guy's 100 years, so 100 plus 90 is 190. Is past normal, you know? They make their own number. So I have medical doctor, my assistant, they take my blood pressure. I do what cancer site. This is like in the wood. Is a 5,000 people in Pharma, and I call this longevity and pull in in my hometown. I see amazing. Everybody have high blood pressure, but 100 years old, 100 years old, many of them. When they start 60, 70, they never take drugs. But 70 plus 90, that means 160. That means normal people older and higher never take drugs. Then I ask local doctor. I say, what? Why not prescribe medicine for them? Because they never take it. And the doctor they have good life. Everybody's so healthy. This is in Puling, China, by the way. Puling, China, Dr. Ming Wu's homeland. Only one doctor for five patients. No, he just every day he like me. He have tea. Everybody's so good. A doctor from city. I asked a question. He has patients in the city. He asked drug company control. What number you have to take drugs? You have to prescribe drugs. The patient don't take it. He's scared. You don't take the drugs. What? Oh, okay. Okay, where was I? He just got a little bit more to go. You're more dangerous than you. I'm more dangerous than when I'm 100. Wait, ladies say I'm 120 now. You are dangerous. I'm the dangerous. That's fine, but I don't. The doctor too. My sister, he why you ask me to volunteer here? Um,
Wait, what are you trying to do on there?
Amazing, amazing. Even if older, I'm living more. The local government invites me to volunteer because they leave herbal medicine. I don't scare them. I just give them medicine. I give them a couple of little things, mixtures, soups to improve their life, to make them feel better. They take my advice, but they don't take high blood pressure pill. That's fine because they have respect local people because that's their belief. They believe their blood pressure is 90 plus their age. That means 100 years old. They have blood pressure 190 normal, you know. But sometimes you worry about make it worse. Yeah. That means high or low, blood pressure high or low, right? Who makes the number, right? We have high, we have low. With everybody different number, right? Changdong, Sensha, Gao, high, low. The number high and the low is connected to each other. So the sound in the singing, like you have song and singing, making music, playing together, is harmony. Somebody in front and somebody in back. So this is front, this is back. It's connected. Now, next sentence is 是以圣真主义，是。This is sage. It's like use the Da to leading the whole world. Wu Wei, Wu Wei. This means something you do nothing. Is they take care of yourself. Why not? Wu Wei doesn't we don't exit, but things take care of itself naturally. A lot of the times we do 2 minute things. That means you cut down effort, and I get that. The same thing with the corporation right now in the system. They overtreat the patient. They do too much. Sometimes we do nothing. Sometimes we do something, but not do too much. That means teaching too. Like you do it. Sing bu yan sing cha. In here, sing. Sing means action, 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 but not talking. Like a lot of my student talking, you're teaching no good. You action yourself. You do qigong. You do yourself, and you feel better. Yes, okay. And see, I get better and better. Yes, this is why I have students following me around. Right, action. You talk too much, but you know action. You're doing something. You talk about milk, but you do drink milk and you mess up yourself, and you try to tell people don't do milk. Or you say, I want to teach somebody to make tea. You never make tea. I won't make tea every day. Even my son, 14, son every day, baby. When I turn around, he goes somewhere. I saw him carry this water into it, and he 4 month baby like this. He pour it in, pour the tea out into the cup like this. He just do it. 14 months, he do it. I take a photo. Amazing, clever baby. But better than you talking. Better than I teach him. That accent, Dao De Ching. I see that. It's real. At home we use hand to wash it whenever we have hands to wash clothes. My son only 2 years old. He put it throw up and he clothes. Hands cleaning it like this. Also he gets soup bowl from the kitchen. He put the soup in turned water, and this hand cleans the pouch and boil like this, clean out, without teaching, without teaching. I have a lot of full school system problem, and they teach the book and they waste a lot of time. But the teacher sometimes not do it. They just teach, but they just teach book knowledge. Same thing with Chinese medical school. They teach too much Chinese book knowledge, and the professor don't do it. But the professor is prescribed Western drugs, and they see patients, and they never do it. TCM, they not ready particle part what to do it. That means they study just the book knowledge, no good. That's what the Tao Te Ching say. Exactly. Xing Bu Yang Xi Zhao. This means the best way of teaching is by action, leading by example, not talking. That means the book is not really the Tao either. The book is just a tool, but you have to do it. A tool is to help you to get there. Many people just read the book and not do it. That means everything they follow, you do as an example. That's why we need a culture. You do it. If more people do it, the whole world more peaceful. Doing what the Tao, natural, the way of natural. 视而不有，为而不提，恭敬而佛系. That means talking about the Tao is create 10,000 things, right? But not attached. Same thing, I create everything, but not attached to it. I create so many things already, but I'm not attached to it. Attached is become problem, but you create things okay. But if you're attached, that's the problem. That calls greedy. Big house, you attach to the big house, you get stress. You create $100,000 or material things, so many create big building, okay, but you're not attached. You want to die, you can't take them with you. So when you're here, then you don't get stuck. That's called attachment. Now that Ching here, you go to Wei Bu Si, Wei Bu Si, that means you get things done. That means you get things done. That's it. Not not try to create it yourself. Whatever, like help people to get things done. I just forget. After 10 years, they come and go, and they tell me what happens. They 10, 20 years ago, the society, they come to me, and you see, he told me I put some herbal supplement or liquid on his skin, and only one time, the psoriasis disappeared. We get off wheat and dairy and help society all go only one treatment. After 20 years, he come back to my retreat in Vermont, and he says, "Oh, when was the last time I know you? It's 20 years ago," he says, and like last year. It's just that with the mother and heart failure, and the doctors put him on the waiting list for heart transplant, and then he say he one of my business partners, one of my students in Cambridge, he tries to get Chinese medicine, and he couple treatments, and he bottle, and her become healthy. He become cancer all gone, the heart problem gone, and he say the heart transplant. That means rather let someone out. He doesn't need it no more. It fixed the problem. So this means I helping people like this 20 year, and I never had to remember. Then they tell me, right now, see a lot of people come back to me again, but so many things they keep doing. Not only one case, but 100 case, 1,000 case. Then how about 10,000 case? Then people help the society, not try to create it yourself, try to control. But when you do it, done. Then in this chapter, it's talking about two. Last time we talked about chapter 22, to destroy. You're not stuck. You're thinking about it. You try to create it. You're thinking about, I do a good thing for this guy. Why he not let people come to me, or why he not nice to me, or he just let go, whatever. He helping people, whatever. He just keep let you just let go. 为而不是说工程而夫去. That means you get a gold medal, number one, to the top, right? Then you take step down. Take step down. That means you don't attach to the gold medal. That means if you think about your ego, that I've got a gold medal, I'm number one. That's called an ego. That's a problem. You can be number one, but don't attach to it. Somewhere now you're going to be number one. Somebody's going to be better than you. Then you get angry. Then you suicide. You always want number one to help out. Natural way. Somebody better than you. You become number two. And people number two, they do suicide. Number one with the guy, he always 10 years number one. Become number one. He become number two. He kill himself. That's called attachment. That's called attachment. A lot of why people suicide is attachment. It's just let go. You're all set. Number one, number two, it doesn't matter. That means not attached to the ego. That means no attachment, no greed. Let go. That greedy in the society cause a lot of problems. They want more and more. More profit, more finger. It's against the Tao. It's against the Tao. Okay, that's today's chapter. Pretty good, huh? Simple. Life's so simple. Either one or two. Shorter or taller, or shorter or taller, or bigger or smaller. Yeah. Okay, now we get ready for next class. Have a good day. Remember, get some sunshine next to window. Lots of sunshine. Bye. Remember, enjoy life right now. Every day is heaven right now. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait. Every day is heaven right now.